Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Cancer. This is your finance reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, it will not resonate for everybody. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find anything in this message for yourself, then please check out your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there. That's a bad shuffle. If you do like your message today, then please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do publish new content. Now today is the 22nd of September, but whenever this falls into your feed is whenever it's likely to be relevant, because it is a timeless reading. Right, let's get into it. So as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is simply a message from Spirit on what could help improve your finances. So, Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for the current financial circumstances for Cancer? Too many cards there, Spirit. One at a time, please. And one more, please. No, that's three. One more, or two more at the most. Preferably just one. I'm sure you can find one card to represent all three of those when I've got clarifiers. Another half a deck, no. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is very much telling me at the moment you're not thinking through on investments. So you're not thinking them over. Now, this could be that you're not even considering entertaining any sort of investments, or you're just impulsively jumping into them. Now, in your current situation, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is telling me that you're not currently managing your finances either. So whatever money is coming in, you're just spending it. You're not actually keeping an eye on where it's being spent. You're not checking to see if there's anything better that you could be buying for the same money. You're just not really managing your finances at all. Potentially it's coming in and going straight back out. Let's get some clarification of this Five of Wands. You might not have any finances to manage, to be completely honest. Only one in three cards. Didn't realise there was already three out. Hey ho. Right, so we've got the Sun, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups all come out to the side. And we've got the Star and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So if we go with the Ace of Cups then first, let's come out to the side. So a new opportunity is potentially on its way for you, or how you already may have come across one. Now you need to be looking at what's being offered, but this is suggesting that you don't potentially like to look at what's being offered. It could be a big challenge to you to actually look into it. And you might be jumping straight into something. It could even be that you've missed this opportunity because you didn't look into it. I think it's more of ones coming along that you've not looked at, and because you just don't manage your finances at all. So you might not be seeing what's actually there. Now we do have the Queen of Wands coming out to the side. This is suggesting that you should be giving either time, energy or money to charity, maybe objects as well. Again, it's coming out as a challenge. So this is something you potentially don't do. Maybe you give too much to charities. Whatever it is, some sort of charitable giving, some sort of charitable acts is a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. We have the Sun card as well coming out to the side. The Sun is very much suggesting that you're not very confident and bold with regards to money. This is something where you are lacking confidence in making the right decisions, in moving forward, and that could be why you don't really look at your finances, because you're just not confident enough with them. The Star card in the upright is suggesting that you do look at other people that you know are successful and you do try and emulate their success. You potentially ask for help and you ask how to do things, which is really good. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that you don't feel like you're recognised for your efforts. Potentially, if you're working, you may feel like you're not getting the finances for the amount of work that you do. It could be that you are somebody that puts in a lot of effort and you don't feel like you get recognised by your employer. Maybe you work really, really hard. Maybe you're, keeping your team afloat, but you don't ever get any thanks for it. And you're just really fed up. You don't feel like you're getting the recognition that you deserve. Now, in your obstacles, we've got the Four of Wands. Excuse me, that incense just got up my nose. So we've got the Four of Wands as your obstacle. This is telling me that your challenge is to spend time on yourself. So potentially you don't spend enough time on yourself. Or it could be that you're spending too much time or money on yourself. It's spending on yourself. All right, let's get some clarification of that. Okay, so the Hermit has jumped out. Now the Hermit's telling me that you need to be deciding on long-term investments as well, things that are going to be solid. So that could be a bit of a challenge for you, especially if you're not checking out what you've already got and you don't look into things fully. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Now that High Priestess is very much suggesting to me that, again, you need to make sure you're spending wisely and that you're giving any money that you can to charities potentially. Again, that could be a bit of a challenge for you. It could be that you maybe don't potentially spend wisely. Now, you've got the Temperance in the upright. So where here with the Star card, you're looking at other people that have already got success and potentially emulating them. The Temperance is suggesting to me that you were changing the way that you work by adapting the needs and goals of others. So potentially you're looking at these successful people and changing what you want, which could be a big challenge because it might mean that you end up losing drive to get what you want at the end of the day. Because if you're if you're doing something based on what other people want, then it may mean that you're less motivated to finish what you need to. We have the Ace of Wands, which is suggesting that you know that money is a result of hard work. It could be that you feel like you don't want to work hard because you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. It could be that you are working really hard, but the money isn't really coming in, and that could be where the challenge is, because maybe you've got an employer. There's a lot of us at the minute that have got employers and we're working our guts off and we don't seem to be getting the pay increases to show it, because there's a lot of companies out there that just don't have the money to give pay rises. And that could be why this is a challenge, because you're under the impression you should be working hard to get more money and it's just not materializing. It could also be that you're not maybe making money work for you as well. So if you do have savings, it's worth putting them at least in a high interest savings account as a minimum, just to make sure that you're getting at least something from that money sitting there. Now we do also have the Three of Cups in the reverse. That Three of Cups is suggesting that you need to curb your spending on other people, potentially not sharing your wealth out quite as much. It could be a bit of a challenge to do that, Maybe you're somebody that spends out on a lot of other people all the time. This is telling you to it's a challenge because you may be doing that a little bit too much. Now, in your advice of what you can do to overcome this, we have the Death card. Okay, now that Death card is suggesting that you don't despair. Money's going to come in. You're potentially going to, how do I put it, you may find a new job. It may be that maybe work has been put on hold for a bit, but business will resume. So you will have money coming back in. You will get the success that you're expecting. You'll get that money that you deserve. It will come in for you. So that Death card then, let's get some clarification on it. No, that's too many cards, Spirit. Oh, we've got 3 there. We'll take the 3. I'm not taking 8, 7. 5 is the most. Right, so we've got a 10 of Cups, an Ace of Pentacles, both come out to the side. And then we have a 7 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups then, very much suggesting that you need to be careful with including other people when you do spend your money. So it could be very much here where you may be overspending on people. It's going to be a challenge to not necessarily spend on them. Include people in money when you want to. Don't overspend on people. That could be something that is obviously very new to you. And that could be why. It could be that you were spending too much where you're not looking at your money. You're not checking it out or keeping an eye on it. You could be spending a lot on other people, and you might feel like you've got no money, and that's why it's feeling like you've got nothing. This is suggesting if you are overspending on people, stop overspending on them. That will massively help you feeling your income coming back in. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out as well to the side. Now this is a new opportunity. This could either be a raise, a new job, but it is going to be something that's a little bit of a challenge to you. Now that could be simply because it is a more challenging position. So it could be a promotion, for instance. It could be that you, like I say, it could be a new job, and the responsibilities and the actual work itself could be more challenging. It could just be that it could be a bit of a challenge waiting for it to come along. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is telling me that you need to make sure you don't rush into a decision. So if a new job is coming along, or if somebody has offered you a new job, it is very much suggesting don't rush into the decision with regards to that. With regards to spending on other people, don't rush into any decisions. Okay? It is something where you will get the money that is due to come into you, but don't rush into it. It might not be what it seems. Very much take your time, think it through. Make sure that you are doing things that are going to benefit you in the long run. Now, the Knave of Swords is what we have as the outcome if you do manage to navigate through these. Okay. Now, that Knave of Swords is very much suggesting to me that you won't need to look for ideas on how to improve your finances because they will be improving anyway. So this new start, this new opportunity that's coming in for you, it could be very lucrative and you don't need to look for other ways. So managing your finances, I mean, yes, it's always good to manage your finances, but you're not going to need to worry too much about making extra money. Because a big part of managing your finances is going to be not spending on other people. And then once you do that, you'll probably find that actually you've got enough money for what it is you want. So we have the Lovers card and the 3 of Wands so far. Can we get one more card, please, Spirit? Okay, we'll 882. So we have a Page of Wands and the Hanged Man in the reverse as well. So the Lover's card then very much suggesting to me that you evaluate, make sure that you're evaluating what's coming before you make decisions. So again, same here with this Seven of Pentacles. Don't just jump into it. Make sure you're looking at what's coming up and make your decisions that way. So you don't need to increase your finances. You don't need to look for that, but you still need to be making sure that you are maintaining the finances that you've got. The Three of Wands in the reverse is suggesting that it won't be time to make an investment just yet. So yes, it is a nice outcome, but it's not quite the time to make any sort of investments, and that could have something to do with this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is something where you're wanting to make, or you're looking at going on a trip. You're looking at doing some, I don't know, maybe you want to go on a nice holiday and you're looking to book one. It's saying that it's not quite the right time. Okay, so hold off on that. Now that could be a bit of a challenge to hold off of it, but it is suggesting that you do need to hold off. So you could very well be trying to do some impulse buying on a purchasing of a holiday. The Lovers here is suggesting that you need to make sure that you're evaluating all the opportunities you've got. So it could be that you may want to go on holiday at a certain place. You might have seen it in one holiday agents, travel agents, whatever, but you're not willing to look around. You know, this could be a big challenge for you to hold off, because it could be that that price will drop. It could be that you need to just hold off a little bit longer, shop around a bit. You know, somewhere might be offering exactly the same holiday for a couple of £100 cheaper. But yeah, very much suggesting that you need to, you know, don't be impulsive with regards to taking a holiday. Make sure, you know, it is fine to delay that trip. You don't need to be jumping straight into it. Now, we do also have the Hanged Man. He came up in the reverse. The Hanged Man is very much suggesting that you don't need to, you know, do things on the cheap. You will be able to afford what you want, but it's not the right time. So yeah, so you'll be able to go for the holiday that you do want, but it's not the right time just yet. It could be that you're looking at, you want to go on a holiday, but you're trying to pick the cheapest holiday for the money that you've got, but something better will come along for the same money. Okay. All right. Now let's get you an Angel of Abundance card as well, to see if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to convey. Okay, so release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Okay, so if you are looking at money as being a burden, stop looking at it as being a burden. Look at it as something where you can help others and attract other things towards you. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Cancer. Good luck with improving your finances, and thank you for joining me.